Hello viewers, and you have joined us on this early morning. We got a special air mission to execute today, and nope, it will not be in that aircraft. That is for someone else. We got our own little special package to handle. Let's just call it package Hummingbird. How about that? Alright, so it's gonna be a short flight to Pennsylvania, and let me see, control spacebar. We're gonna start from Cohen Dark, take her airborne, and do it as quick as we can while safely. So parking checklist, here we go. Not parking checklist, before start checklist, parking brake set, battery switches left and right, generator switches, okay. There we go, left generator on, right generator on, APU start, control 5, APU start. Control 2, check APU bleed. Check APU RPM, sorry, then APU bleed.
System test. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Garmin guy. While we wait for APU to start up. So you can get some lights on. APU is at 100, very well. Control 5. Control 5. Yeah, APU bleed normal, good. APU generator now. On. So we do not have external power. Bus tie. Open. I'm gonna turn on the mains. Okay. Comm 1, let's get our IFR clearance real quick.
Andrews Clearance Delivery Executive 2 Foxtrot IFR to Palmer ready to copy.
Executive 2 Foxtrot is cleared to Palmer Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 1 left climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.65, squawk tree 454.
Executive 2 Foxtrot cleared to Palmer Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 1 left climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 125.65, squawk tree 454.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.8.
Okay, very good. Barometers, press B. I'm gonna cheat and press B. Flight plan, control 3, flight plan. Okay, plan is to Arnold Palmer. That is our declared flight plan anyway. Very good. Zoom out for now. Check. It's going to be a direct approach. Yeah, one of the advantages of the executive call sign. Direct flight, rather. Yeah, direct path. Okay. Nav12 frequency is done. Nav frequency is done. I'm going to let the ATC handle that. Speed box, control 6. Speed box all on. Okay. Wind. That's here, option 2. Nav source is FMS. Speed set to 180 for now. Box set. Okay, before pushback. Yep, The recognition lights on, COM 1 on ground services. And request pushback. Parking
Andrews
brake.
Ground Executive
Off.
2 Foxtrot requesting pushback.
Executive 2 Foxtrot pushback request accepted.
Some activity all over the place. Oh, what is the guy doing here? Come on. Is it a bug? It will just snap in place. There we go.
Andrews Ground Executive 2 Foxtrot requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Let's ignore the bus accident here and also ignore high-speed taxi by an 8320. Well, as real as it gets, huh?
Andrews Ground Executive 2 Foxtrot requesting the end of pushback.
And parking
Executive
brake
2
on.
Foxtrot request to end pushback received.
Alright, engine start checklist, parking brake set, anti-collision light set to on. Yeah, let's get some lights in here too. Anti-collision lights on, that's rotating beacon for this aircraft. Okay, control 5. So, fuel shut off, open, very good. Looks like equipment is starting off in the back cabin 2. Engine guard, open 4. Right engine. Hit run, engage starter, hold for a few seconds. I'm gonna close the engine guard because button guard because I always forget to, so I'll just close it right now. Now we wait. We wait for N2 to climb to 55%, as well as oil pressure to hit 50 psi. Okay, control 5. Alright, next. Engine 1 start, open button guard, run mode, click hold. Okay, close the button guard because I forget. Control 3, 4, no. 2, look down. Then N2 rotating. N2 is above 55, oil pressure will be hitting 50 psi, very good. Control 5, button guard is closed. I'm happy here. Now, APU generators off. Control 5, APU can come off now. Bus tie closed. Alright, before taxi. Parking brake still set. Radio taxi, taxi lights on. Well, it's not foggy outside, I will not strobe everyone to death. Wing inspection lights on for visibility. Tail flood. I don't think tail flood is rendered correctly in the stock longitude, yeah, so... Oh, well. Okay. Alright, request taxi IFR.
Andrews Ground Executive 2 Foxtrot with Echo ready to taxi IFR.
Executive 2 Foxtrot taxi to and hold short at runway 1 left using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.4 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 1 left via taxiway Alpha Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Control 5, speed brake off. I mean, parking brake off. Off we go. Put flaps on now in case I forget, because that's takeoff flaps. Sunrise coming up. Get there, let's go. Feels like a road trip already. We'll be there in no time. A little too fast. For takeoff checklist. Parking brake set. Set. Alright, flight director on. Heading bug, runway heading 010. Okay, autopilot is still off. Nav mode. No, we're gonna do heading mode. Flaps 1. Check. Ice. Assume the worst is 3 Celsius, so let's just turn on the ice. Yep. Okay. Alright. Turn on landing lights now. Pulse is on. And request takeoff clearance.
Andrews Tower Executive 2 Foxtrot at runway 1 left ready for takeoff IFR to Palmer.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, cleared for takeoff runway 1 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 1 left Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Time to start. Parking brake unset. Or released though. Huh, that's curious. Extended a little too far out. Just feel like I should be zooming out to get an overall picture. There we go. Let's get takeoff position. Very good. Go. Takeoff. Knots cross check. Positive climb, gear up. Flaps retract. Throw back for speed.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, contact Potomac departure on 125.65.
Going to 125.65 Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Landing gear. Landing.
Potomac departure Executive 2 Foxtrot is climbing through 1,300 feet for 8,000 feet.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, Potomac departure, continue to Delta Charlie Alpha as planned. Altimeter 29.61.
Potomac departure Executive 2 Foxtrot requesting vector to next waypoint.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, continue to Delta Charlie Alpha turning and following heading 305, resume on navigation.
Continue to Delta Charlie Alpha turning and following heading 305, resume on navigation Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Time at 3 minutes, okay. Control 220. Run the checklist on the top. Oh, in the air now, we don't need wing inspection. And we don't need the tail flood. Good climb. Alright. Has it been 5 minutes yet? So just to let you guys in on something, we filed the flight plan to an Arnold Palmer because that's the plan that we wish to broadcast or to specify at hand. But right now we are going to divert to our actual location now that we're in the air, so this is a good time to I guess show how to file a new flight plan while in the air. So I will start at 5 minutes into the flight as ordered, and that is now. So we are going to go to, let me pull out the notes here. We're gonna go to, click on this blank space. We're gonna go to Kilo H Hotel Golf Romeo and activate. Alright, now keep eyes out the aircraft. I'm gonna hit nav mode now to follow that route. And before we file clearance, we don't have procedures because I am not gonna take that long transition. As for the approach, we can do ILS 9, so I'll just load that into the flight plan. Okay. I'm confusing the poor computer now. Yeah? Okay, so we do that. I am also going to cross-check before we file it to make sure that it is good. And oh bother. Well, it did look good. I saw that arc. So we're gonna now request IFR clearance for instrument flight plan.
Potomac Departure Executive 2 Foxtrot would like to change destination to Hagerstown.
Executive 2 Foxtrot is cleared to Hagerstown Airport as filed. Squawk Tree 454.
Executive 2 Foxtrot cleared to Hagerstown Airport as filed. Squawk Tree 454.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, read back correct. Radar contact 7,900 feet. Altimeter 29.64, turn right, heading tree 40, resume on navigation, climb, and maintain 10,000 feet.
Turn right heading tree 40, proceed on course, climb, and maintain 10,000 feet. Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, you are 49er miles southeast.
Oh, hold on.
Maintain present
Nav
heading
mode.
and altitude, expect ILS runway 9er approach via Kavak transition. Cleared to Kavak.
Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 9er approach via Kavak transition. Cleared to Kavak. Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, contact Washington Center on 134.15.
134.15. Executive 2 Foxtrot.
ILS 9, right? So we can do waypoint info, airport, select airport, and it was Kilo HGR. We can go to frequencies and we can scroll down to ILS 9 frequency and we can put that as active. So now nav 1 is active with the ILS. I am going to go to nav 2 and punch in a navigation VOR 117.9 in case we get lost or if this vector is weird. I'll need to handle the radios here.
Washington Center Executive 2 Foxtrot is at 9,100 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, Washington Center,
Alright,
continues to
throttle up
cover as
240.
planned. Altimeter 29.63.
There we go. So come in for runway 9. Maybe we should do... It's nighttime, we're gonna do ILS runway 9. I think in real life they do have ILS for the other direction, right? Oh well. But this is the IFR approach that we filed, so we are flying it. Where's the aircraft? There it is. Should really start our descent now.
Executive 2 Foxtrot,
Oh,
descend
read
and
my
maintain
mind.
3,100 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,100 feet. Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Slow down to
Landing
220.
Landing gear. Landing
We
gear.
have that landing
Landing
gear
gear.
bug again.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Switch
Landing
to
gear.
current heading.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
What I'm going
Landing
to do
gear.
now is I want to
Landing
make
gear.
sure that
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
we can pick up
Landing gear.
the
Landing
ILS.
gear. Landing gear.
Not yet.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Alright, back to FMS mode. Switch to nav. Gonna slow down for
Landing
200.
gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Maybe 210. Just
Landing gear.
want to be in the correct
Landing
speed
gear.
when before I
Landing gear.
hit that arc.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Not
Landing
slowing
gear.
down, huh? Are we?
Landing gear.
Alright,
Landing
spoilers
gear.
up.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Spoilers back in. Okay. Alright, now will be a good time to ensure that auto ground spoilers is set to norm. Take a screenshot for this. Also, someone wanted to know where auto throttle is, so take a screenshot of that. Morning is breaking. Cool. Just looking at my other screen for ILS runway 9. 111.9er. Check that I'm on 111.9er. Yes, I am. Okay.
Washington Center, Air Portugal 231 is climbing through 9,300 feet for 10,000 feet.
Air Portugal 231 Washington Center, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.58.
Don't want to go too fast, but we also do want to get there. Time is of the essence here. Going to find the frequency, tower frequency of the destination airport. And put it on COM2 active.
Air Portugal 231 contact Potomac. Executive 2 Foxtrot contact Potomac approach on 126.825.
Going to 126.825 Executive 2 Foxtrot. Potomac approach Executive 2 Foxtrot is out of 3,800 feet for 3,100 feet.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, Potomac approach, continue to come up as planned. Altimeter 29.59.
Alright, I'm gonna throttle up a bit now that we are down at the correct altitude. Dark though if I turn off the lights. Okay. I think I'll make use of the turn to slow down and buy approach fix at theta if I will. I have to get down to my approach fix speed, which is 160 or 150. V approach is 150 or less, so we'll stabilize by down. Make use of the turn to slow down. I think that would be the plan. Missed approach is 115.0, so I'm gonna put that in now. We do not need this 117.9. Okay. So airport. About there. Not quite inside here. Landing light's good. Leave that on. Approach fix is 2,500. We are coming to full dev at 3,100. That's correct according to the approach plate. That's the airport runway, right? begin our turn, so reduce to 180.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
This landing gear bug is too much.
Landing gear.
My flaps are not
Landing
even
gear.
extended.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Flaps 1. Okay, heat settings good. Panel looks good too, nothing out of the ordinary. Let's see now. There we go. It doesn't have to be so blindingly bright, right? Control 1. And there it is. Should I do for the co-pilot? There we go. Once you're straight in line, I will slow down to 160 on flaps 2. Once I get clearance, I will drop gears, and I will flaps full as
Executive 2
needed.
Foxtrot, you are 13 miles west of Hagerstown. Contact Hagerstown Tower on 120.3 when inbound.
20.3.
Tower on 120.3 Executive 2 Foxtrot. Hagerstown Tower Executive 2 Foxtrot, 12 miles west inbound ILS runway 90 approach.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, Hagerstown Tower. Cleared ILS runway 90 approach. Altimeter 29.60, wind 271 at 19.
2960.
Cleared ILS runway 90 approach Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Command speed 160.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Control 6, flip to nav 1. Oh, aircraft automatically flipped already. We have glide slope. Okay. Flaps 2.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh, that's right.
Landing gear.
At flaps 2, the
Landing
landing
gear.
gear is the
Landing gear.
annunciation is gonna go.
Landing
So
gear.
I'll drop landing
Landing
gears
gear.
now. Good gears. Hit approach mode. Wait for capture. So GS will turn green when captured. Aha. Good capture. Go down to V approach 145. Going for flaps 3. Let the auto throttle take care of it, yep. Okay, so we're on approach mode already. Going mist is 4,000. So missed approach altitude set.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, cleared to land runway Niner. Wind 271 at 1 Niner.
Tailwind.
Cleared to land runway 9er, Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Heading mode. Synchronized heading, because this will be heading to takeoff. Good speed, good glide slope. Runway in sight. Reduce speed 140. So the longitude has a bug where the autopilot will bring the aircraft lower than the glide slope. So I'm just going to take over now. I'll leave auto throttle on.
Autopilot.
Okay. Manual controls my aircraft. Auto throttle off as well. Match the lever. My joystick physical lever in the real world now matches the lever in the game. Go slow to go low. Slight trim adjustment. Tailwind. It's gonna be very interesting then. A little high. Watch your descent rate. Watch your descent rate. Rear contact. Reverse thrust. Spoilers deployed. Gonna stay off the brakes to save it. Spin up brake. Reverse thrust off. Flaps fully up.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, turn next taxiway.
To the left.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, contact ground on 120.8.
Strobe off.
120.8 for Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Come on, turn. Landing lights off. Taxi lights on. Come on, switch to ground.
Hagerstown Ground, Executive 2 Foxtrot, request taxi to parking.
APU on? My preference, really.
Executive 2 Foxtrot, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta, Executive 2 Foxtrot.
Speeding down a taxiway. Alright, we'll let it coast. Just because we have the executive call sign doesn't give us the right to like run all over the place. At high speed it is. Alright, so the jet parking is actually on our right now, but we're gonna not follow realism for a bit, just follow the game, and we'll park at general aviation even though the jets are on this side of the airfield. You know what? I should just park. General aviation parking. Oh, actually stop the aircraft. Okay. You guys see a marshal out here? That's not ours, is it? Well, door-to-door delivery, I will just... Yeah, this is be a good shot. You know, I'm gonna do some remote manipulation, but let's park beside that little blue aircraft, and then they'll figure out what to do with me. Control brakes on. Alright, we're gonna land the wing tail. Don't need that anymore. Oops, pardon me. Brakes set. Okay. Oh yeah. 30 minutes flight time. Well, there was some taxi time though. Okay, let's shut down all engines. External power, that's nice. APU can switch off actually then. As well as all the other engines. So open, stop, open, stop. Alright, I guess you guys don't have to watch me finish the engine stop checklist, so I'll end the video here. Thank you all for watching.